first day filming on my flip cam, and if I look over there a little bit, that's because I'm looking in the reflection of my bathroom mirror to make sure that I'm still in the frame. But okay, so today's video I'm really excited about, and it's about skincare. And this is something that's really important to me because I have gone through a lot in terms of my skin and everything. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys my skincare, well, my skin story and my suffer with acne for however long I suffered with it for, and I'm going to tell you guys all that. So I'm just going to get started with that. So when I was born, about 16 and a half years ago, I was born with baby acne. And my dermatologist actually later told me that that's not my fault, that's my mom's fault. So thanks, Mom. But, so I was born with baby acne, and obviously that subsided after a while. But then when I was in like 4th grade, okay, so I've always been really tall. Like, for example, you know how when you're little and you go to the doctor, they hold up a chart and they're like, okay, so here's the chart of everybody that, like the height chart and the weight chart, and you're usually like there, okay? So my doctor would hold up a piece of paper and he'd be like, okay, so here's the height chart. You're here. You're off the chart. I was always off the chart in terms of height, so I kind of matured earlier than everybody else that was my age, which means that I actually started to break out earlier than everybody else who was my age. So when I was in 4th grade, I started modeling, and as I've told you guys before, I've been a dancer since I was 3, so I've also been applying makeup to my face since I was 3. Well, I haven't, but my mom has. And so, I mean, I guess that may have had something to do with the fact that I got acne really early on, and then also since I started modeling in 4th grade and my acne kind of got worse in 4th grade, that may have had something to do with it too. I don't really know, but then it's also like once I stopped doing that sort of thing on a regular basis, like once I went through a dry spell where I didn't have any modeling jobs, my skin didn't get any better, so I feel like it was just bound to happen to me anyways. So, oh, by the way, guys, I know my hair looks like crap. I didn't have time to dry my bangs, so I just have to like tie them back there in these little like roll things. I don't know. So, when I was in 4th grade, I remember I went to a job, a modeling job, and it was for a sunroom company, and it was a commercial shoot. And the girl who's doing my makeup, she looked at me and she said, wow, you have really beautiful skin, but I can tell that you're already starting to get a little bit of redness on your nose and you have a little acne. I was like, and my mom was like, yeah, do you have any suggestions? So she recommended Aveda, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically a natural skincare line. So I used that for like 4th grade and 5th grade. Not every day though, because I was in 4th and 5th grade and I wasn't really good at keeping up like a daily skincare routine. So, and I really regret that now, like looking back, my skin could have gotten so much better if I would have done it every day. So it's really important. Wash your face every morning and every night. Well, I'll get to that. So then when I was in middle school, like 6th grade, I started using different products. I didn't really like the Aveda anymore. It was pretty expensive, and it was just kind of like a hassle. And then I just remember my mom and I would try out everything, like Clean and Clear that you can get from the drugstore, Neutrogena you can get from the drugstore, all those products. I tried everything, all the systems, nothing was working. But I just kind of dealt with it because I was only in 6th grade, and I mean, everybody gets acne at one point, right? So then 7th grade, it got a little worse, but I mean, I was still fine. But I started using Proactive when I was in 7th grade, and I used it for, I don't remember how long the system was for, but I think it lasted me extra long because I was very careful with how much I used. So it actually lasted me like 3 months, I think, which is like a really, really long time. So the first system, sorry, everybody's being really loud, but the first system that I got, it was like $60 because I know it says on the commercials it's like $5, but it's not. Mine was $60 because I got mine, especially for my skin, which is combination oily, and the first one like cleared up my skin almost completely, and then I went back obviously for another kit because my skin was like doing so much better, and the second kit made it worse than it was before I started Proactive. and I don't know why. I tried to return it, I tried to get a refund. I didn't have my receipt, and it was past 30 days. And even though I had a business card and a recommendation in there from the woman who was working at the little mall kiosk at the time that I was trying to return it, she still said, no, I don't know that you bought it from here, but it had her signature on it, like, oh, so frustrating. And she worked with me before, so I don't know, but yeah, Proactive completely, like, I don't know, it was a crazy product for my skin. I don't really recommend it because it didn't, I don't know, I lost faith in it after the second system completely ruined my skin. I mean, it didn't ruin it, it just kind of brought it back to where it was before, which was really frustrating, especially after paying like $120. But, so then 8th grade, I was kind of just like, 8th grade I started going to a dermatologist. No, maybe. I don't remember. No, I think 8th grade I was still just kind of like suffering through using basically anything I could find at the drugstore. I tried like acne free, which is kind of like Proactive, but not really. It's like you can get it at Sam's Club and stuff like that. How long is this? Is this, I don't know, whatever. This is gonna be a really long video though. So anyways, freshman year, I went into freshman year with awful skin. In 8th grade, I looked completely different. I had really long hair. It was like down to here, like down to there. It was really dead and dry, and I had no bangs, so I basically looked like what I look like now. Just kidding. But and I had braces. I was just not cute. But I got my braces off in December of freshman year, I think, and but that has nothing to do with it. That's just like a change in my image. Anyways, so I went into freshman year with awful skin, and I remember one of my friend's moms recommended a dermatologist that she went to and her daughters went to. And it wasn't because she was like looking at me and she was like, wow, you have really bad skin. She was just talking to my mom and she was like, you know, I know Ella has voiced some concern over her skin condition, and I have this really great dermatologist that I think you guys might enjoy. So she gave the name and number, and I started going to that dermatologist regularly, and she's great. I love her, love her, love her, love her. And she's funny. She's like a spitfire, so she's fun. And at first she was giving me topical treatments, little things that I could do to kind of like, they're kind of like spot treatments just to put on the areas where I had acne. And then I did that for an entire year. So I went into my sophomore year with really bad skin. Same as freshman year. And I kind of was getting extremely discouraged because I've had bad acne since 4th grade. And now here I am, a sophomore in high school, still suffering from bad acne, and I've been going to a dermatologist for a year. That's their job to make my skin better. Why can't she do it? It was just really frustrating me. So I actually have a picture of what my skin looked like at the beginning of my sophomore year, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But so yeah, I'm actually going to show you right now. This is what my skin looked like at the beginning of my sophomore year. This, if I get up close, hopefully you guys can see that I had really bad acne on my forehead, and this was probably on a better day. Really bad acne, really red, and then even on my chest, a lot of redness. Look at my chin, everywhere, just awful, awful acne. And this is a really hard subject for me to be sharing with you guys, so I just wanted to let you know that that's what I used to look like. But so then when I was probably halfway through my sophomore year, yeah, it was like December. It was like this time last year. I remember my mom and I had been talking about Proactive. We'd been talking about Accutane. And one day we decided, okay, nothing's working. We're going to go in and we're going to talk to the dermatologist about getting you on Accutane. Getting me on Accutane. And we went in there and we were like, nothing's working. We have to do something. And she was like, have you ever heard of Accutane? And we were like, oh my gosh, we were just going to come in and talk to you about that. Yay! And so it takes a while for you to like get approved for it and everything, but yeah, I finally did. And I was on Accutane for 8 months. And if you don't know what Accutane is, it's a pill that you take, and I took it at the beginning once a day, I think, and then towards the end, I don't remember. I think I went from like once a day to twice a day to like I don't really remember, but you take it once or twice a day. And yeah, I took it once a day at first though, because you have to like get your skin used to it because it dries out your skin. So it dries out your skin, and the whole purpose is to dry out the oil glands that produce acne, but at the same time it also dries out the rest of your skin, so you don't produce the good oils that keep your skin nourished. So my skin got extremely dry extremely fast, but it also cleared up almost instantaneously. I remember within the first month I had clear skin. I wanted to go off of Accutane, but I knew that my acne would just come back. So you pay by month, and it's really expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless it's absolutely vital and nothing else is working for your skin. Like I told you guys, I was suffering from 4th grade until sophomore year of high school, so 4th to 10th, 6 years, maybe even more than that. It's like crazy. So, I mean, that was basically my last resort. But I was on it for like 8 months, and near the end of it, I started to get dry patches on the side of my face. And it's like you go from having acne to having like pretty clear skin, and then you get dry patches, and it's like your insecurities just come back out, and it's like, it's really awful. But my dermatologist actually gave me this. It's Aquaphor, and it's basically Vaseline, but it's more expensive. And you could just buy this at the drugstore. She gave me like some little free samples of it, but I bought this one and I'm almost out of it. And I've had this for like a year. It's so great. Seriously, I'm in love with it. I'll show you guys. I put this on my lips every night. It just looks like that. It's clear. It's basically Vaseline. And you can use it on your hands. I know my brother has super dry hands and he uses it on his hands. But basically what I wanted to tell you guys is that Accutane was a miracle for me. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm filming this on my flip, like I said, so I hope that the quality is better. But, I mean, my makeup doesn't really look that good right now, but I don't really have any acne. I mean, maybe a little bit on my hairline. I don't know. Then I also get some redness on my nose and stuff, and like here. But other than that, I mean, I have pretty good skin. I don't have any acne on my back. I don't have anything. So sometimes I do get acne a little bit up on my hairline, but I'm going to tell you guys what my skincare regime is right now. So now that I'm off of Accutane, every morning, this is from Avon. Whoa. Okay. I got this. It's a little AM and PM thing, and I use the AM in the AM and the PM in the PM, and I just use a little pea size, and it's a cleanser, so I just use it to wash my face. But if it's nighttime, I use like a makeup remover wipe first, and then after that, like once a week, I will mix in the morning, I'll mix in St. Ives Fresh Skin Invigorating, what's this called? Scrub Exfoliator, duh. I mix this in with my morning, like, cleanser. I just put them both in my hand and then rub it together. Then after that, in the morning and night, I use this. It's by Mark. It's Matte Chance. I don't know if there's a glare through there, but it's Matte Chance, and basically it's a moisturizer that like gives you a very matte base. And then I put Aquaphor on my lips, and then if it's nighttime, I will use this, and it's acne free. Like I said, I actually used this exact product when I had my bad skin, and it didn't do anything. But now that my skin's clear, it works like a charm if I have any acne. So I just put this, it's like a little spot treatment. I just put this up on my hairline, kind of like down here, anywhere where I might have any problems. And then like once or twice a week, I use this Oil Control Mask Shine Fighter from Mark Cosmetics, and you can purchase these Mark and Avon products at avon.com or meetmark.com, links in the bottom bar. But yeah guys, so I just basically wanted to tell you guys that if you do have bad skin right now, there is hope. And if you have any questions about like maybe finding a dermatologist, or if there's any products that I recommend for your skin type, please comment below because I do have suggestions. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a very happy new year. Bye!